Hello, my name is Robin Laureen, and in this video I'm going to talk about recording the blues harp. This video is my assignment for the Coursera course on music production. If you're all interested in things like producing music, then I strongly suggest you take a look at the Coursera course, Introduction to Music Production. It's full of this kind of stuff, probably better stuff than this. I'm going to be upfront with you, I'm no expert in music production, that's why I'm taking this course. I'm no expert in making videos either, so just please bear with me. Okay, here we go. This instrument here is a harmonica. It's a 10-hole Richter-tuned harp, commonly known as the blues harp. This puppy here is a big river harp, and it's probably one of the most popular harmonicas ever made. And I like it for the same reason that it's popular. It's portable, it's fairly cheap, it makes good sound, it's fun to play, it's fairly easy to get started with. So how does a harmonica work? This 10-hole, again, surprise surprise, it's got 10 holes, and it's got underneath these covers here, it's got 10 reeds on either side. It's an acoustic instrument, so when you blow air through it, then the reed behind that hole is going to vibrate, make sound. And when you draw air from the same hole, then another reed on the other side is going to vibrate. So through these 10 holes you can make not 20 but 19 different tones. Two of the tones are the same when you breathe out and breathe in. A note, technical term, a musician may suck, but you draw air when you breathe in. Okay. Now, if you were to record, say, classical music, concert music played on harmonica, and yes, it exists, or folk music or whatever, sailor music, you know, that goes like... then you'd probably be okay just by sticking a microphone in front of the harmonica and record it. But in the case of rock and roll music or blues, you're not going to want the sound of the harmonica. It would be like trying to record the sound of the electric guitar, and it just isn't rock and roll. And so, to record the blues harp, we're going to employ a technique called indirect recording, which is we're going to record the sound of the sound coming out at the end of a chain of equipment, not the sound of the harp itself. And for that, I've got the following piece of gear. The first one is this here, rather crummy looking thing. It's a dedicated blues harmonica called the Bottle of Blues. It's made by a gentleman called Jim McBride in America. And if you want to buy one of these yourself, tell him that Robin sent you, Robin from Finland, and he'll be happy. The Bottle of Blues is exactly that. It's a spice bottle, and inside there's a dynamic microphone element. And you can see the wires going to a potentiometer, and with this one you can adjust the volume. There's a tiny little capacitor in there, probably to suppress the pops when you turn this one on and off. And then you have a 1/4-inch jack for an instrument cable. And the Bottle of Blues is made to be road ready. It's fairly sturdy and sound like Chicago blues, and to be inexpensive, or cheap as I would put it, because next in the chain is a crummy piece of instrument cable. This is not studio standard, it's fairly dodgy and bluesy, and it fits well into this, which made me laugh the first time I saw it. This is the Smoky amp. It's a little screaming device that runs on a 9-watt battery. It's got like 1 watt of amplification power, probably through transistors or whatever comes cheapest, and a little funky speaker element, and it sounds just like you would expect it to sound. It's got exactly 2 positions. It's either off or full gain. And how you operate it is you put the cable and plug it into the input side, and it's full ahead. You can also drive external speakers with it. Don't put it to your home hi-fi speakers, you'll probably do nasty things to them, but put it to your Marshall cabinet and see what comes out. So the next and final piece of equipment we're going to use for recording the blues harp is this. This is a Zoom H2 recording microphone. It's basically a sound on a stick. It's got actually it's got 4 condenser microphones inside here, or is it electret condenser microphone, hard to pronounce. So you can actually record sound in 4-channel audio if you really wanted to, which is cool. You can have 1 mic for your band practice and you can get everybody in. It can record in 48 kilohertz 24-bit broadcast PCM waveforms, which is what we're doing on this course. But of course that's a bit overkill for all the crumminess in the sound which we're going to use. So let's see. So let's recapture. We've got the harp. We've got the bottle of blues. I make sure it's switched off. I plug in the instrument cable and I plug it to the input side of the smoky amp. Here we go. I'm going to put this one on the floor. I'm sorry you can't see. Nah, I'll put it behind me, but I'll probably get some nasty feedback. But let's see what happens. Okay. I take the Zoom microphone. I press the menu to go to the home screen. I press the record button. So it's now on record standby. You need to remember to put it on actual recording mode then, because otherwise you'll just be not recording stuff. I'll check the levels not only from the meters but also from headphones, and I'll place the microphone next to the amplifier over there. Now we're going to get some feedback. And when I watch the levels, then they will go to about halfway or 2/3, which is just perfect. And we're ready to jam. So it's rolling. You can always cut out the stuff afterwards. And my amp is underneath the camera. And here we go. And that's how you microphone a blues harp.